start today's video, we're going to be doing something special for a supporter out in Hawaii. As many of you guys know, at the beginning of August, Maui got hit with a bunch of wildfires. One of our supporters named Lamb, who buys a bunch of No Fear off of all of the Common Hide vintage drops, his family was affected by the wildfires. He lost a bunch of his clothing, specifically a lot of the No Fear pieces that he's bought from us. So today we're going to put together a little pack to send out to Lamb and get his No Fear collection started back up. If you guys are new to the channel, I personally collect No Fear. It's one of the only vintage brands I collect heavy for. First tee going out to him is going to be this No Fear hockey tee. I also think this tee has been in one of my what I wore this week videos. This one is a little bit big for me. He said he's an XL, so this one's going out to him. And then we got two other tees right here. This is a piece that I recently picked up but planned on selling anyway. This Nebraska embroidered No Fear tee. This one right here is from a brand called Real Fear. It's basically a bootleg spin-off of No Fear. Usually these are biblical tees. I actually think I have another one right here. This one's actually not a Real Fear. This one is a tee. It says Fear God on it. On the back it says, every time you take a breath, 7 people go to hell, don't be one of them. That one won't fit him, but I recently bought this one for myself. I think it was last week. I'm gonna go ahead and gift him this one as well. Like the back says, he who dies with the most toys still dies. I definitely thought this one would be a cool one to throw in. And then last up, I have this dead stock zip up vintage No Fear hoodie. I didn't get his pant size yet, but I'm gonna put together some pants for him as well. Shout out to Lamb and all the support. Definitely thinking of you and your family in these times. I'll also leave a link down in the description below to donate to all the families and people that were affected by the Maui fires. Very sad to hear, but I'm glad that you reached out, and I'm glad that we're able to get you some stuff. Des is also going to put together a little pack of clothing for him as well. So shout out to you, Lamb, if you're watching this video. I hope this package finds you well. And with all that being said, let's get into the outfits that I wore this week. You guys know the deal. We're going to start it off with the pants. I just picked this pair up in New York, actually, from a street vendor. It's a pair of these off-white painter pants with a bunch of paint splatter on the front. The reason the belt is inside of it right now, I recently picked up this Chrome Hearts double roller belt. Problem with this belt is it's 2 inches thick, so it barely fits in any pant hole ever. I just managed to get the belt into this pair of pants, and then by the time I did it, I was like, I'm not taking this out. I am really happy with this pickup. I just wish that the belt weren't so thick so I could actually fit it. At some point I might end up selling it just to get a thinner one, but for the time being I do really like it, so we're gonna start the fit off with these today. I do have a lot of pairs of white pants, but again, this one is a little bit more cream, and I think I'm going to sell the other pair of white paint splatter pants I have because they just don't fit me as good as these do. So definitely going to hang on to this pair. I think I picked them up for like 20 bucks. You guys will see that in the Common Hide Day in the Life New York video that is going to be coming out in a couple weeks. I think I want to run a lighter palette on the color today, so I'm just going to throw on this big graphic No Fear vintage piece in this really light heathered gray. I feel like since this fit is so simple, I can kind of tuck the shirt a little bit, let the belt peek out. I'm really not trying to flex the belt all that much, but I just think for this fit, it just adds a little bit of contrast to the center of the fit where everything is basically all one color. And to top it off, I just want to throw on like a pretty simple pair of shoes. Could go with something like this, just to keep the theme going, a neutral gray Jordan 1 Low. I also have this pair of all white slip-on Vans. These are like the GX10 or I don't know, they got some random name. I used to have a bunch of pairs of these. Try them both on, see how they look. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the pair of Vans just because they're not as white, and these pants really aren't all that white either. My neutral grays are very clean since I barely wear them, so I think I'm gonna go with a little bit of the dirtier look. And to finish it off, we'll just throw the keys on the belt. Another recent piece I picked up is this Chrome Hearts keychain. The very bottom of it is the roller. Same thing that's on my belt. After this though, with jewelry's accessory, I feel like I'm pretty much good. I am in the works of making my own keychain right now. You guys will see that probably towards the end of this year. We have some stuff in the works I'm excited to talk about. Also need a haircut pretty bad, so I think I'm gonna throw on this fitted. Shout out to Papa Q. This was Kai Sommer's collab with, I believe it was Hat Club or Lids. Sorry if I'm fucking that up, but either way, put out a really great fitted hat. Right after my last upload, I buzzed my head and then bleached it, so now I gotta deal with the growing back phase. That is it for Monday. While I have your attention in the beginning of this video, drop a comment down below. I'm going to respond to every single comment on this video, as well as give a random comment $100. Thank you guys for all the continued support. Over the past 6 weeks while I've been traveling, every city I've been to, at least one person has came up to me and told me that they watch these videos, they like these videos, and they want more of them. So for everyone watching at home, thank you guys for the support. Let's let's get into Tuesday. These could arguably be the best $10 that I spent this summer. I have been getting pretty dumb steals. I've been going to a lot of vintage events. I picked up this pair a couple weeks ago, same time that I picked up that Real Fear tee that we're gonna gift to Liam. They're a little big, but we'll make them work. Also, the shorts I'm wearing right now, you guys can shop on commonhype.com. This is from our Aztec collection. They're my favorite mesh shorts that we've done so far. As far as patterns go, I'd say our basics are honestly probably my favorite, but best pattern that we did all summer, available at the shop right now. Just gonna go with a regular belt today. I don't feel like manhandling the chrome belt into the loops of these because I think it barely fits. For as expensive as that belt was, it's kind of annoying, but gotta do what you gotta do. So it's funny because I actually picked up this tank right here for $10 as well at the same event that I got the shorts at. It's this vintage Notre Dame tank with the big front graphic, nothing on the back. This one fits me really sick though, so try this one on today. I really like this tank with these shorts since the shorts are pretty long, but the tee crops right where the pockets start on the shorts, so I think the two go really well together. Just gotta find a pair of kicks for this one. We'll go with something a little louder for the shoes today. We got the Brazil Dunk Low, one of the best quality leathers on the Dunks before they got into mass producing all the colorways in the last 2 years. This was a pre or mid COVID drop, and after that, all the quality basically went to shit, so I'm glad I was able to pick these up before the price went up.
I'm a player, yeah, it's true, but I changed the game for you.
Then the accessories for today, a lot of you on my Instagram have been asking about my watch. It's from a brand called Larvi. Drew actually picked up the same one, but it has a green dial instead of a black one. Very sick. Then I got the Chrome Hearts dagger ring. Throw this one on the finger. It's today's fit.
Everything's so fine, I just wanna chill. Let's step up out of here.
Damn, almost forgot. I said this in one of the last videos. If these aren't on my belt throughout the day, they will go missing. I'm gonna throw these on the belt. That's the fit though. I definitely say this is one of my more spring summery outfits. I've been wearing a lot of neutrals, a lot of tonal colors, not many graphics. Also a very comfortable, loose outfit for the day. Very hot in Arizona still. Let's move on to Wednesday. I'm gonna run it back today with another pair of shorts. This is a sample from the boys over at Bound by Soul. I think these were supposed to drop for them last year, but they didn't end up putting them into production. A really cool pair of these over-dyed shorts. Got the red embroidery right here, Bound by Soul on the right leg. Gonna start our fit off with these today. While we're here, Common Hype Paisley shorts. Not trying to be the plug, but it's the best mesh short of the summer. So if you haven't copped, you're definitely sleeping. So many different colors on the site. Make sure to check them out. Today you're gonna get a live viewing of me attempting to put this big ass belt into the not as big ass loops in these pants. If I really try, I can get it in, but it's like the top part of the belt where they finish it is just getting shredded every time I put it through a loophole. The whole reason I bought this belt is because I wear a belt every day. So the fact that it's just kind of inconvenient to get the belt into every pair of pants is honestly a little bit annoying. For the shirt today, I'm gonna keep it very simple, literally just a plain blank white Kirkland tee. Picked these up from Costco and then I just cut them because they're really long tees. This one got a cut a little bit too short, and then after I washed it, it shrunk a little more, but I think it'll be all right. For the shoes today, I've actually been wearing these a lot more than I thought I would be, especially in the summertime. I've never really done the Jordan 5s with shorts before, but haven't been mad at it. I think it's been looking really good, and I think because of the wash of these shorts and the yellows of the sole on the 5s is going to be a really good hit. And if you're really paying attention to the details, you have the red in the shoe. You got that very small embroidery hit on the leg that I mentioned earlier. A very solid, simple outfit. That's what we're rocking with today. Very similar to yesterday's outfit. I kept the shorter tee with the longer short. That way it doesn't look like I have no torso. Jordan 5s with shorts, not something I would really typically do, but this specific colorway I feel like I can pull off with a lot of my different pieces, and it's been a summer go-to thus far. I'm very happy I ended up picking these up. If you want to see some other outfits in these, I have other outfits in the Jordan 5 off-white on my past videos. Let's jump into Thursday. I think at some point I'm going to start integrating some recent pickup videos just because I'm so frequently getting rid of old stuff and acquiring new things. The closet is always changing. I think it'd be cool to keep you guys in the loop with all the recent pickups. This pair of double knees right here is one of them. It's gonna be really hard to pick up, but if you guys can see, that double knee material is actually a black lace. This is a custom done by Crystal over at More Heat. Blessed me with this pair. Fits me really well. Very excited about this purchase, so we're gonna start the fit off with these today. Pair fits me a little bit longer, but I asked for them to be made that way. A lot of my double knees I have that are black fit me a little shorter, so I wanted to have one pair that stacked a little better. I think a really cool tee to go with this is this rock tee. This was a piece that I bought off of Dez, and the cutoff where the armpit was ripped all the way down. It's funny because when Crystal and Dez came over for the first time to see the new crib, Crystal saw this shirt again and said, let me take it back, let me rework it so that I can fix where the slit was. So she added some white lace on both sides. Very subtle on this side, but a little easier to see on this side. One of my favorite cutoffs for sure. I think this lace will accent the lace on the pants as well, just because it's very, very subtle. For the feet today, gonna break out the Setsuban dunk. This is such a sleeper colorway. As I mentioned earlier with the Brazil dunks, most of the dunk colorways after that just haven't been great, or I would at least say that majority of the colorways are more bad than good. This is not one of those colorways though. I really, really love this pair. I think I picked these up for about 80 bucks. They had been worn one time. I put a good amount of use into them. Lighting's pretty dark right now, but they have some pretty cool insoles as well. So definitely love this shoe. Worth $150 in my opinion. That is our quick Thursday outfit. Let's check out Friday. Gonna go with a Betty Boop tee today. This one actually got bought by Drew. Didn't end up fitting him, so he threw it my way. My opinion, fits me really good, and I also got a recent pair of denim that I want to pair this with today, so I'm gonna start off the fit with this piece right here. Also, as you guys saw in the beginning of this video, this stack right here is all Betty Boop tees, and then black vintage graphics under that, white vintage graphics under that. That is all black No Fear tees, all white No Fear tees, and then all multicolor No Fear tees. So if you guys are wondering what the rhyme and reason is behind all the folded tees behind me in every video, that's kind of how I organize them. Grabbed this pair of pants for I think 15 bucks. I'm blanking on where I picked them up, but it was at some event, maybe even a Kobe swap meet. Either way, it's a pair of vintage Guess denim. Reason I like these so much is because they fit me really, really well. Also have a pretty unique build. Flare up at the top versus you'll see a lot of flared pants now, but they'll flare at the bottom hem. These kind of flare up into the waist, and I think it just really helps shape them nicely. So I'm gonna throw these up. Again, I think this tee fits me really, really well, and these pants are an ideal oversized baggy fit for me. And then we're gonna finish this one off with the Kith Adidas Sambas, all white and gray, and then they have the green hit on the back. Reason I like these is most of my pants will cover the heel, so you just get a really nice neutral silhouette on the sneakers. Really solid casual baggy outfit. Shout out to Drew again for the tee. Honestly glad it didn't fit him so I could run this one time, but anytime we each buy a shirt that doesn't really fit one of us, we'll just throw it to the other person and it usually works out. This was one of those cases. Really love this Betty tee, glad to have it in the collection. Let's check out tomorrow's fit. Gonna start today's fit off with this very heavy Bound by Soul tee. Dropped this in the winter of last year, so 2022. Pretty heavy for how hot it is. Like I mentioned, it is one of their winter pieces. Not exactly sure on the weight they did, but really love this tee. Love the graphic as well. Want to pair this today with these Dickies Painter shorts. Picked up a lot of shorts this summer though, so I've been able to give them a break. Still love going back to these anytime I can get a chance though. Keeping the base of today's outfit pretty simple for the most part. Got a love-hate relationship with this shoe. I've sold it a couple times and ended up getting them back. They always just seem to find their way back into the collection. The Toro 4, one of my favorite Jordan 4s of all time. Probably won't end up selling this one again. I wish this tee fit me a little better, but it's brand new still. I've never washed it, so I feel like I'll be able to shrink it a little bit. Either way, very casual, solid outfit. Not trying to do too much today. Definitely one of the more calm ones for this week. Last outfit of the week, I've really been wanting to style these Adidas Sambas in this maroon colorway. Picked these up in LA about a month ago. It's already been. Haven't got around to wearing these too much, so let's put a fit together with these today. It's a pair of pants that fits me really, really well. I think they'll sit on top of the Sambas nicely. Just a pair of green Dickies, the 874 original fits. Throw these on, see how these look. Then we'll go ahead, throw on the shoes. I need to correct myself. This is a Gazelle, not a Samba. Pretty much fits the same, feels the same, but they are a little bit different. These look really good together. I think the subtle hits of green on the shoe accent the pant really nicely. Definitely gonna keep it pretty simple up top for the most part. A blank tee of some sort, whether it be white or beige. I actually have a blank No Fear t-shirt. Literally doesn't have anything on it, just a plain No Fear piece. So throw this one on. I don't think this will look too bad. Because of the way these pants fit and this being a slimmer shirt, I'm gonna try tucking it in. I think it looks fine how it was, but I'm honestly just curious to see, because I honestly don't need a belt with these pants, and you already know we're not doing the belt situation again this week. If it doesn't look bad without a belt, I could just rock it like this. I honestly prefer this one with the shirt tucked in. Let me know what you guys think down below. Alright, that's all I got for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Like I mentioned, I'm giving away $100 to a random comment in this video. I'm going to respond to all you guys who comment down on this video as well. Got a lot of new stuff on the way for you guys. This channel is going to see a lot of new and different content. Definitely going to continue to do these videos, but a lot of really big future plans for this channel and the content that's going to be on it, with all the content being mainly focused around fashion and soon the development and design process as well that I go through kind of on a daily basis with the team. So I'm really excited for you guys to get a little bit of insight into that in the upcoming future. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to check out the other videos up on this channel. If you guys want to see any other content from me, just follow me on Instagram at Bryson Yamo. That's really the only other platform that I post on. That's all I got for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.